Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
This is your host, Melody.
And this is your host, Sabrina.
And now it's time to talk our shit.
Cheers to that, sis.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, today's episode is going to be about hate.
Shout out to you, Karen.
Okay. Sabrina.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
I'm not sure I'm down for it.
Now
Okay.
it's my time.
Okay.
Okay? So, have you ever experienced hate from another woman?
Is that even a question that you're asking me? Unfortunately, I have to say yes. And as much as I'm not proud of it, I don't think it's like fun. Yes, I have experienced hate on social media a lot. Obviously, we use our social medias for our business and for everything in general. And as much as I love social media because there's so many opportunities for us to take advantage for anything. It's such a beautiful tool, but it also a very powerful tool for haters to go and add their sauce when you don't ask for it. So yes, unfortunately, I have experienced hate for a woman. And I'm not going to lie, every time I do, I'm just like, I just feel like if ever it just shows it's a trigger for them. Like I realize that if you receive hate, it has nothing to do with you. I know that it has nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. And if ever, I just think it's so unfortunate for you to like hate on somebody else. And like, I've received a lot of like under my comments, like on TikTok especially. I feel like a lot of people
TikTok
have
is audacity.
they have big cojones on social media, right? Clearly, they would never come to my face and say that straight up to my face, which again, I think is so unfortunate. Like, if you have something to tell me, come and tell me. Why don't you send me a private message and be like, yo, like, you know what I mean? If you really had something to say. So I feel like it's really easy nowadays to just go and add your sauce behind your screen in your room when nobody knows. And I feel like if you have the time to hate, clearly you need a project. You need to join my business. But you need to do something because like I don't have the time to hate.
Yeah.
I personally don't have the time to hate. And if ever like I want to use my platform to promote love, to promote growth, to promote other things and not promote hate. Like people that use their, because sometimes like you'll receive hate like on their comments in a DM, but sometimes people will hate on their stories loudly. And I'm like, you shouldn't use your page,
platform,
your platform to promote hate. That to me is like, I don't, it's really not who I am. So I can't relate.
You can't.
And every time I've had that, I'm just like, it doesn't affect me. It used to 2 years ago when I started my business, I would receive hate. It would get to me. I'm not going to lie. It would. And I would start overthinking until I realized everybody that's, the quote that says, happy bitches
don't hate.
Yeah, ain't hating and hating bitches ain't happy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
100%.
I'm going to drink to that.
Oh. She skipped me. Cheers.
That's okay. You can have another one with me. I just wanted an extra sip. And you, Mom?
Of course, yes. I got hate as well from, women and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of people and a lot of women are really heavy on the, girl empowering other girls and like women empowerment and, we're supporting each other's now, but a lot of people say that they do that and they empower other women and that they support other women, but not. I realize that actually it's not all women that are really supporting other women. Like a lot of people when they don't, because it's okay if you don't really, love what I personally do. We don't have the same interests. We're not. We
keep it to yourself, sis.
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah. We're different and that's okay. But I feel like if another woman would do something that I don't really love, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna skip it.
Yeah.
I'm just,
why are you like?
Yeah. Why do you feel the need to like comment my DMs and tell me like, hey, what you're doing is I don't really care. I love what I do and I don't need another woman in my DMs like bashing me and bashing what I do. Right? So I got hate from other women and unfortunately it is what it is. On TikTok as well. TikTok is like, TikTok
and
is.
guys, I had somebody hate on what I wear. Are you dumb? No, but like, are you dumb? Like, as if I asked for your 2 cents about what I'm wearing. To me, like,
from a woman?
From a woman. From a guy. Listen, let's talk about that later. I couldn't care less. But from another woman to comment on my outfit. Oh, it was something, I don't remember because obviously I don't care like that, but it was something about like, oh, that fit doesn't even suit you well, babe. Like cute. It was like babe or like cutie or sweetie. Something as if she's trying to help me out.
Why would
You're not
you
helping
say
me out,
that?
sis.
Why would you do that?
You
Because
know?
especially, I feel like especially on clothes, like a lot of, we've been,
Yeah.
you know, when we go out, a lot of guys are like, you know, looking at us when we're wearing like cute dress or cute skirts, and we just wanna like as another woman, you should just appreciate another woman that is like wearing whatever she
Yeah.
wants and feeling cute, whatever she
And
like
stepping
she's wear-
into her power.
Like, what
I
is
know.
wrong with you,
It's
Karen?
it's putting somebody else's down, and I'm
Yeah.
not about that life.
No,
I'm honestly, I think it's so old news.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. But
I
yeah.
agree with that. So, what do you think of the Mean Girls era? You know, the girls that are like, just,
I know.
you know, yeah.
It's old news, sis. Okay, that's so 2015. It's like so, you know the movie Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Like it's out. I love that movie, don't get me wrong. But it's so out. It's like why don't you try being nice?
Mhm.
You know what? I actually think you're more of a woman and of a strong, independent woman if you're able to share love and help others and
Yeah.
push others instead of pushing them down. Because you know what that's screaming to me? Insecurity.
Mhm.
It's screaming insecurity. It's screaming jealousy. It's screaming, you should be my friend. I could teach you something.
Yeah.
That's what it's screaming to me. It's
Mhm.
like, honestly, when I see girls that are, and I used to be like that. I've had that era when I was in college before university where I thought I was like too fresh for school. Well, I wasn't too fresh. I really wasn't. It was honestly just insecurity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
insecurity.
it's like, I feel like it's okay you're going through that, but if
Mhm.
you stay there, it's a you are
It's a you
deciding,
issue.
it's
Yeah.
a you issue, and you are deciding to stay in that mean girl era. So why don't you try to heal yourself first and then come back in my DMs and let's be friends.
Mhm.
I feel like it's just not cute anymore. And you know
No.
why I think that is? Because as women, we've gone through so much to be able to have the life that we have, to be able to be equal, to be able to wear what we want, to
Yeah.
say what we want, to have our own opinions. So now you're gonna tell me, you know what us as women had to go through to be here, and you're gonna come and bash on what I do and
Mhm.
what I wear and what I say and what I
Mhm.
don't do.
Mhm.
That to me, it's like, come on now.
Mhm.
So not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I'm done with that era.
It's not
I don't
cute.
even think it's cute. You're not even fresh. You think you're fresh. You truly ain't not.
Mhm.
You are truly not personally developed for sure. When I see
Yeah.
a girl that's in her mean girl era that thinks she's too I'm a baddie.
Mhm.
Okay, you could be a baddie, but if you're a bad person, you're not a baddie. You're just unpersonally developed.
Mhm.
That to me is my answer.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I agree with you 100%. Like,
Straight up.
why, you know, like, you'd rather be, it's not, when I come across, you know, women and they're like, you know, these girls that are like, you give them a compliment and they're like,
they're like, I'm like, girl, you ain't even that fresh in the first place. I was just trying to be nice.
yeah, I was trying to be nice.
was
Like,
trying to be nice.
please, come on. Never mind, okay? Never mind.
I'm gonna take it back.
Yeah, let me give that back. No, every time I'm like, you know what? Like, I was just trying to be nice, and now you're just like, why would you do that?
Mm.
Why would you try to not just be nice with people? And I feel like there was a time where it was nice to not want to be friends with people and just like be on your own and be like, but it's not that anymore.
No,
like,
not really.
we're changing, okay? Now it's about empowering others and truly be kind to other people. Like, it's literally just be genuine with people, and that's how you're going to receive more. Like, and if, as Sabrina said, like, if people are mean to other, especially women are mean to other women, it's because they feel insecure themselves and they have issues that they have to fix first.
Yeah.
Like, I truly think that if another woman is hating on another woman, is like, you know, mean girl, and all the time you just don't want to talk to anybody, and you're just like, you're that queen, you're that boss, but you're alone, and like, you don't, like, it's like, fix it up. Like, fix
and
that
if ever
issue.
you want to be alone or you want to do it, that's not a problem. What I'm talking about is the people that are doing their own thing, but they add their 2 cents to other people without, like, I didn't ask you for your opinion, whether you like what I wear, what I do, what I don't do, what I say, what I don't say. I didn't ask you for that. If ever, and I realized, like, it's only the people that are unsuccessful and unhappy that will give you hate.
Yeah.
Because I've never personally ever seen somebody that's successful that will come and hate on you.
Yeah,
If ever
never.
somebody's successful and they have something to say because maybe you messed it up or you fucked something up, sorry, but it is what it is. They're gonna be like, hey, you should have done that instead. Try that next time.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you constructive critique.
yeah.
So there's hate and constructive critique. Hate comes from a place of fear. It comes from a place of emptiness. It comes from a place of insecurity, of jealousy. And I don't want that. When people are hating on me, I'm like, I'm so sorry for you because you're just not where you want to be in life. So you're trying to take it on me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you do it behind your phone. Because I seen people in real life after they hate on me because God has its way to have my back. Okay, so I would see them, not all. I'm not talking about everybody because I have kind of didn't know that, but I'm famous. Clearly, you don't have if you're not successful enough, you don't have haters.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, but I've seen them, and all of a sudden, it's very quiet in the room.
Yeah.
All
It's always these ones. It's always these people. Always, as she said, you're never gonna see successful people. And like, if I can take the example of those who are aiding on our business, and it's especially women. Like,
I'm like.
We have YouTube videos about us on YouTube and like hating and all that
I'm
stuff.
famous. I told my mom, I made it.
I made it.
I have videos on. We have videos on YouTube talking about us.
Yeah.
God damn.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to our haters, because but the thing is, most of the time it's women, and it's like
get it together.
Get it together, because what are you doing? I would love to see that girl on a day-to-day basis. Like, what do you do? Are you really happy? Like, do you have something that is fulfilling you, that is excited? Like, you're excited about this thing? Like, no. Like, truly, I would love to see.
No, but you know what? Let me tell you something. To all my haters out there, I just want to know. You probably need a hug, and you probably need a friend. My DMs are always open, and I have mentorship spots for you, if ever. Because we are focused on personal development, and you probably need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cheers to that. Okay, that was good. So, next question.
Yes, tell me.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay.
Do you feel any different when a guy is hating on you versus when a woman is hating on you?
Good question. Well, first of all, I don't care about both. I used to care, but I feel like they scream different type of energies. Mm-hmm. A guy clearly is insecurity, because I get hate on TikTok from guys. I'm like, you probably just want to date me, but you don't have the guts to DM me, so it's okay. Mm-hmm. But like, don't hate on me, bro. Go and work and go to the gym. Go pump your muscles up, bro. Like, go do something. Like, they need to feel like a man. Yeah. You want to feel like a man? Then go feel like a man and go to the gym.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, okay? Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's insecurity. Maybe because we're women in business, and again, I'm pretty alpha as well. Like, just like the mission of our podcast, we're very alpha, but I'm extremely girly too. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I feel like, to me, a guy that hates on me is insecurity. And it's like, some guys I feel like don't like women nowadays trying to take over, and they want to keep and stay the male, and like, that's not cute. Like, you screaming insecurity too, as a matter of fact. You're screaming short dick energy, as a matter of fact. Okay? Yeah. So that, to me, that's what I feel like when it's guys. Sometimes, though, I would say guys are really mean sometimes. Like, in my case on TikTok, because I have, a big following base on TikTok, and I feel like they're very loud, but then you go on their post and they have one post and they're like in their freaking
they look like a
living room and they're just like doing nothing. So I'm just like, as if I care. I really don't, but it is what it is. And again, women, I just feel like, again, insecurity, but more so I feel maybe jealousy. And it's like, it's okay. I understand why you would feel jealousy sometimes when somebody has what you want and you don't have it. But in my opinion, the reason why I'm not a jealous person, because if I see somebody that has what I want, instead of being jealous, I get inspired.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's me.
Yeah.
But when I was in high school and I was young, it would get to me, and sometimes I would express jealousy. But I've worked a lot on myself where I understood that if somebody has what you want, don't feel jealousy. Get inspired and be like, yo, you don't know what that girl went through, to be where she at. And I understood that because I understood it also helped me in my business, because I knew what I had to go through to be where I am today. And people don't know that. So me knowing that about myself, I know that people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you never know what they had to go through. And sometimes people will show like they have it all together. Next thing you know, they're broke. Next thing you know, they're alone. Next thing you know, they're sad. You never know. Yeah. So I've really had that mental shift. So I'm like, if ever, like, I'm giving you guys a tip, like, if ever you see somebody and you start that feeling of jealousy and a little bit of hatred, that's just because you're insecure, and that person is triggering you because there's things she's doing that you're not doing, and there's things she has that you don't have. But instead, why don't you try and make friends with them? Why don't you try to get inspired from them and work with them and collab with them? You never know what could happen if you would focus on growth and connection instead of hate. So that's what I think is the difference. Obviously, in both cases, I think it's dumb.
Because they see something that they want, and they know they're not sure if they could have that thing.
Yeah.
So instead of, because you said it, like, when you see somebody that has what you want, you're like, I'm inspired, because you know that you're going to be able to put in the work to actually get that thing too. So that's why you're inspired. So I believe that if somebody sees somebody that has what you want, and you feel insecure and you feel jealousy, well, it's because you don't really know that you can actually achieve that.
Ex-
So it's
yeah.
all about the inner work and all about reflecting on yourself and seeing that, hey, you can actually do that thing too. You just
Yeah.
need to work on yourself and put in the freaking work.
Yeah.
And I believe that it's all about, I feel like people that are hating, whether it's a guy or it's a girl, it's because they have that scarcity mindset as well.
Yeah, for sure.
They see somebody that, oh, she has that lifestyle, I want it too. She has that amount of money, I want it too. But
Yeah.
if she has that, I can have it because
Yeah.
there's not enough. And that's not true.
Yeah.
That's just truly not true. There's enough for everybody. So when you see somebody, like, it's really that. I believe that everybody that is hating,
Yeah.
it's scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
You gotta make the switch and go from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And I had that
100%.
mindset too. I had a scarcity mindset too. And
Just because I feel like it's the way we've been conditioned.
yeah,
As if like not a lot of people can be successful, but I feel like now we're past that.
Mhm.
And you
Yeah.
only get past that when you get it tapped into your personal development and you're able to do the shift, like she said, from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, and understand you need to check in with your belief. You clearly don't believe in yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you're hating on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying me or you, seeing us having success and stepping into our power. And listen, sometimes guys, we don't have it all figured out, but we try.
Mhm.
I have no problem with jumping in the unknown and trying things because if it wasn't for me trying something new, I wouldn't be here today. So I feel like you need to check in with yourself and understand that, if that girl was able to do it, well, so can I. And if you can't right now and you're still jealous, first of all, in 2023, read a book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, but I
Yeah.
say that out of love, because at the end of the day, why would I hate back on somebody that's hating on me? It just screams you are unhappy. And you know what? I'm very abundant and I worked on myself so much that I'm in a place where if you need some, like I have another podcast that's on personal development. Like I can recommend books to you.
Yeah.
Like for real, because I feel like we have no time in 2023.
No.
Like it's all about, you got to get your bag. You got to focus. You got to do what you got to do. Become the woman that you want to become. And then you'll have what
it's
you
like
want.
cutting the excuses as well, and
Yeah.
just be like, you know what, stop the bullshit, stop telling the story that you're telling yourself. You gotta switch your own story.
Yeah.
Because you're telling yourself a story, and that is a lie.
Yeah,
That is a
it's
lie,
a lie.
my friend. You're creating your own story. Stop. Cut the bullshit, okay?
Yeah.
And if you're saying, oh, but I can do that because of this and this and that, no, you can. It's just a matter of you doing the work, because you don't know, as she said, you don't know what we had and the other people that are successful, what they had to go through in order to have the success that they have today.
Exactly.
And if you would have seen the journey, right? Like, it's different when you see the journey and all the struggles and all the challenges, and when you just see the success. Because some people are jealous of the success, but they would not be feel jealousy if they would, truly see the journey with the challenges and like the grunt work, and just, it's not cute. Sometimes it's not cute.
It's also I feel like when you hate like that, it's also you're putting yourself in a victim mindset. You're putting yourself in a victim mode. You don't think you are. You think you're the fresh one because you're attacking somebody else. Truly, you're putting yourself in a victim mode.
The poor me.
Oh, but like this girl, yeah, like she could never, I can't believe she's doing it because this girl used to do this and used to do, you're focused on the past, Karen. Focus on the present moment. Focus on what it is that I say Karen, but if you're Karen watching this, I love you. It's just, the memes, I have to do it. I'm sorry. Karen watching this will be like, girl.
I always feel bad.
I always feel bad. I'm sorry, it's a meme. Not my fault, okay? So, but you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a victim. You need to get out of that victim mode. First of all, stop hating. Then get out of that victim mode. Maybe you'll need to get out of the victim mode before you start hating. And then focus on checking in yourself and personal development. And go find online different audiobooks that you can listen to that are going to help you fix that. Because let me tell you, if you keep hating on people, if you keep having that scarcity mindset, you will not accomplish much. There's no big haters and unhappy people that will accomplish a lot, because you're giving off that energy, and nobody wants to get around people that have hating energy, negative energy, scarce energy. Nobody wants to be close around that.
It's not cute, and it's not attractive.
It's really not.
Yeah.
And I get it, because I'm sure I've been there before,
Yeah, and I've been there
it's
too.
normal. You're
and
human.
But the thing is, I
you have to be aware.
Yeah, and I came to a point, and I realized that, hey, it's always the same thing. I'm always complaining about the same things. It's not changing. Like, and I see everybody else being happy and getting their shit together. Like, hey, I need to figure it out. And it's not just like, the world is not against me. You know what I mean? Some people, they feel like everybody's against them and the world is against you and everything is happening to you. You're not that important. That's the reality.
And it sucks, man.
Yeah.
Like when you read that. But you know what? You should go and read the book, The Four Agreements, because it's a lot about being self-centered and but me, and so you're not that important, and that's what it says in the book. And when I read it the first time, I was like, I was like, oh, okay, that's harsh. But I get it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you think it's about you, it has nothing to do with
Mhm.
you and everything to do with
Mhm.
everybody else. Which is why when people hate, I understand it has nothing to do with me and
Mhm.
everything to do about them.
Yeah, exactly. So, last question for you, my
Yes.
friend. What do you have to say to somebody that's judgmental towards another woman? So, another woman that is judgmental towards a woman.
Well, I think we pretty much said it.
Yeah.
But I would say
Like your last sentence,
yeah, well,
something
to
to
you
wrap it up.
watching right now, if you're somebody that has hate, first of all, stop it, because through you hating, you're giving somebody else's your power.
Mhm.
You're allowing somebody else to know that you are insecure, that you lack belief, that you lack self-confidence. So I truly believe that stop that. If ever you express that feeling of hate, go and write it down on a piece of paper. Go
Mhm.
and meditate about it. Go, because it's okay. We're a human. We're like literally spiritual beings living a physical experience. It's normal for you to express those feelings. It sucks, but we are human and it's normal. But stop it, because you're showing everybody what you suck at.
Mhm.
You lack confidence. You're insecure, and you don't want people to know all of that about your business.
Mhm.
So if I was you, I would stop hating, because that way you don't look bad. Then you can go out there and work on yourself, and nobody else has to know. Because every time you hate on me, I know you have a problem right now. Because if you were happy and you had success, you wouldn't hate on me.
Mhm.
So if I was you, I would stop, because you're showing everybody your business. For
Yeah.
real. On top of everything I said, that's how I would end it off.
Yeah. And I feel like if you're watching this right now and you're like, you know what? Yes, I'm, sometimes I can feel jealous and all that stuff. Like you're aware of it. So that's the first part. And that's great because you did the first step. You're aware, and it's being aware is everything. Because most people, they're, hating and they don't even know their
They think
issues.
it's cute.
Yeah, they think it's cute. They think they have it all together. But no, sis, you're hating. Like you have
No, sis,
issues.
It ain't cute.
It ain't cute, and you have to fix that. So if you're watching that and you're like, you know what, yes, I can be, jealous sometimes and all that stuff. First of all, great, because you're aware of it. Now go do the work, okay? And it's like it's gonna be a journey, right? It's sometimes
A
journey. It's gonna be a journey. We all have, some challenges. Some people they can be jealous. Some others it's gonna be something else. But it's gonna be a journey, and you're gonna have to. It's gonna be up and down, and you just have to be aware all the time and remind yourself of like, no, it's not. It's if I'm jealous, it's because they have something that I want, and I need to figure it out how I can have that too. And let's just be friends with that girl instead of hating on that girl, because she can teach me a lot.
ASMR, drinking wine. But yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
So you know why I wanted more wine? Because I think we need to shout out our haters.
Let's do that.
Let's give a big shout out to everybody that has expressed hate towards us before. I want to say thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be the bad bitch that I am today.
Yes.
Thank you.
And just know that we have a tough skin. Okay.
Yes, we do.
No matter what you're
I'm
gonna
a tough
say.
one.
Yeah. It's not
Okay,
gonna stop.
my mama ain't raised no. I'm not gonna say it. So cheers to you. We
Cheers
love
to
you.
We appreciate you. Amen.
Amen. Cheers. But anyways, guys, that was today's topic. So let us know what you think in the comment about people who hate. But I think we're going to end it right here. Thank you so much for tuning in to another amazing episode of the Talk Your Shit podcast. And we'll see you guys on our next episode.
Yes.
Ciao.